What's up? This is my first video that I'm recording myself, and by the title you can tell that it's about Latin Americans and Hispanics or Hispanic. I'll get into that. But so my question is, how is it that Latin Americans are Latin when Latin is a European name or language, actually? So nothing wrong with the Europeans. That's them. Whatever. That's on them. They're in Europe. So, but I'm talking about me because I'm considered as Latin American too on paper, like on the land they stole. So, continuing on. So Hispanic is a term for someone is of Spaniard descent, and Latin American is someone who is of Latin America, but Latin is European and America came from Europe. So I'm questioning that. So how am I Latin and American? It's not adding up. So, and the reason why I'm making this video, many reasons, but I don't see anybody talking about it. Like, seriously, bro, because I gotta put, everywhere I go is either Latin American, but it's not European. Like, nothing wrong with them. Like I said, they do their whatever, they're in Europe. But people want to put their terms on me, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm not putting nothing on them, but they're putting shit on me. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. So we do, Latin Americans, someone like me, sorry with this camera shit, I'm not familiar with it. This is my first video. But someone or Latin American is, we don't even know our own languages anymore. We don't even know our own names. We don't even, like, as a kid, I grew up speaking Spanish because, colonization, history, and indoctrination and all that stuff. But I grew up speaking Spanish and English. And as a kid, I would hear Latin Americans call each other, like an insult, they'll call each other like pinche indio or pendejo indio or something like that, like basically saying stupid Indian, stupid dirty Indian, stuff like that. And then as I look into where we're from, or Latin Americans, quote unquote Latin, quote unquote Americans, they are what they call Indians, you know what I mean? Or not Indians, but natives. And even when you are like on paper here in America or the United States, they make you fill out forms when you apply for jobs. Look at the definitions into stuff. Etymology is what it's called when you look into definitions of things. So what I'm trying to say is, look into definitions of Latin American and Hispanic, like, so Latin American, it says someone who is of North, Central, or South American descent. And Hispanic is someone of Spaniard descent. And the term Hispanic came from Pan, which is a Greek, I guess you can say a figure or a god, or many terms you can put on it, that's up to you. But Pan is a god of deception, and you're panicking. Why are you panicking? You know what I mean? So, and you're his, things aren't adding up. And so That ick part is the I, your connection, and the C, your part. And I is you, and C is your connection. You're seeing things, you're connecting with things, you're part of creation, you know? So yeah, this is just my first video. Sorry with this camera stuff. Comment what you think, let me know anything. But one thing too, actually, I see they call black, quote unquote, people. Yeah, some of them are from here, but some of them are from Africa. It's all over. They're from all over. That's the whole thing. Now, I'm not even gonna get into that because, you know, I'm a little brown dude. Anyways, that's on them. I'm not no dark skin, or, well, they call dark skin, you know, stuff like that. But anyways, on term definition, I'm a Latin American because I was born, or my family is from Latin America, and I was born in New York, so I'm from New York. But I grew up realizing, like, they hate on each other by calling each other Indian, like pinche indio, stupid indio, pendejo indio. But they are the native, or they are natives as well. So I'm like, you're hating on yourself, or you're hating on what your family and ancestors before that were. That's who they were until things happened. Not only from colonization, I feel like it happened both ways. Like, there was some people who took advantage of their own, and all sides, like, they take advantage of their own people, and that's what kind of brought us here today, paying all this stuff and using terms on ourselves and hating on ourselves, making it, I don't know, I see a lot of this so-called cultural appropriation stuff, and I'm just like, bro, just be who you are. Like, I see ads about hip-hop and this, but hip-hop originated from struggle of urban living, and now it's glorified. Like, you see what I mean? The same thing with Latin American and Indian. They took, instead of glorifying it, they're just trashing it. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm making this video, because I don't see anybody talking about this. Like, I have seen a few, but I'm just putting my word in. It's getting really all over the place. Like, people do struggle, people do work for their living and stuff, but that's each individual. Don't put your life above someone else. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing it. That's why I'm making this video, man. I've been seeing it for years and years and years and years. Time doesn't exist either. Time is a perception of you. You know, everyone has different times. If time were to exist, you know what, I'll make that a separate video, you know. But yeah, just know who you are, and don't put yourself above others. You know, you guys are all as equal. It's just when someone comes into your place and tells you what to do, then that's when it becomes an issue. You know, that's why I'm making this video, because it's just been going on for years and years and years. Actually, generations and generations and generations. And I'm just sick of it. I'm really just sick of it, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure there's others that are sick of it. Not even just this. There's other videos I'm gonna be making, but this is my first video. So, like, this is just one thing I've seen that's really made me think, like, you're hating on something that your family was once, or part of, or a culture that they took part in, and now you're using that as an insult. So it's like, what if your children or grandchildren or making fun of something that you fought for, you worked for, you even died for, you know, like, now it's an insult. Like, it doesn't, it's just like it's just, to me, it's beyond words, man. Like, it's really, it's just beyond generations. And yeah, look out for more videos if you want to. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm just making the videos. That's just on you. So subscribe if you want to see like notifications when I post. Like the video to spread through the algorithm, but you know, YouTube be doing some weird shit. But yeah.